Hi, welcome back to another edition of Motivational Moments with Miko. Today, I want to talk about rebuilding after a period of destruction has occurred in relationships. After the destruction, there has to be a period of reconstruction. Cleanup has to take place. Old debris has to be removed, and a whole new foundation has to be laid. We cannot rebuild on top of rubble. Sometimes there is no picking up where you left off with people. There just isn't. You need to at least try to clean up some of the pain and devastation that you've caused. So many times we hurt people, we do things to people, and we think after a period of time has passed that we can just re-enter their lives and not acknowledge that pain that we've caused. And even if they go along with you, you better believe there's some underlying resentment. A lot of times when we don't deal with things, that person can say something that's small, but because we still have that leftover resentment towards them, we'll fly off the handle. We overreact to that little thing that they said because we haven't dealt with all the other hurtful, harmful things they've done to us. So we've got to learn how to fix things. You'll never fix what you refuse to face. We cannot allow, I give my good friends so much credit because we did the work. We did the work. We went our separate ways years ago and we reconnected, but we did the work to get to where we are today. We didn't just come back together skinning and grinning and laughing and joking like nothing happened that caused the rift in a relationship in the first place. So we cared enough about each other that we decided to face whatever that issue was and to fix it so that we could genuinely, authentically move forward. So I remember one day we were talking and I brought up something from the past and she said, I thought we were over that by now. I thought we were past that. And she's right because it's something we previously discussed. So if I had an issue, it was my issue. It was mine to deal with because she did the work on her part. But we're humans, we have feelings. My feelings did not negate the fact that we did the work to get us to a better place to want to move forward in our relationship. Now it was my turn to deal with me. I had to deal with those feelings and whatever else it was. So I wasn't going to keep holding on to that old stuff that we both decided to let go. We confronted it, we discussed it, we decided that our friendship was worth it, and we worked on it and moved forward. Now on the flip side, I had an associate contact me, and this person did some very hurtful, harmful things to me. Some hurtful things to me, and I thought I was past it. So we never discussed what she did, and we just tried to pick up where we left off. So of course all of those hurt feelings and feelings of resentment bubbled to the surface. I couldn't pretend with her. She hurt me. So no, I'm not gonna laugh and joke with you. No, that door that we thought that we were trying to open will never fully open because you don't want to acknowledge anything. And then if I bring it to you, oh, you still on that? Girl, that was a long time ago. No. In order for us to have a genuine relationship, friendship, and to move forward, we have to fix this stuff. If we don't fix it, we can't, there's no moving forward. Pardon me. So we cannot rebuild on top of debris. The foundation will never be firm. You will never have a solid foundation. It'll always be shaky because one thing could topple the whole house you're trying to build. that's like a storm, ripping through a community. And instead of the people coming together to clean up the debris, they decide to just build on top of it. How long, how stable do you think the homes and businesses are going to be if they just build on top of the debris? You have to clean that stuff up. You have to clean it out. There's no more, girl, we picked up right where we left off. No. For it may work for some people. For some people, they can do that. I used to be able to do that. But I've gone through so many things in my life now that that's just not who I am anymore. Because I'm not a fake person. So it's hard for me to be in somebody's presence and feel a certain, it's gonna come out. So what I've always run into, either they don't want to address it or they run away from it. We cannot fake this stuff. You got to start fixing things in your life. What caused the rift in a relationship? Why did this happen the way that it happened? What can we do moving forward so that we won't do that to each other anymore? I give my friend so much credit because she has that type of heart where she's willing to sit and listen, and she brings that side out in me. Like she's just a soft, she's soft when she needs to be, and she's strong when she has to be, like most of us are. But I'm just so grateful for her. I'm grateful for God allowing us to sit and reflect on what caused the rift, on each of our, what was each of our parts played in the rift, and how can we move forward and fix that and not reoffend, not hurt each other again. So, and I know in the new year, we always, decide we're going to reconcile with people. We're going to try to fix fix old relationships. If that's your desire, if that's something that you are truly, genuinely, real about doing, then go in prepared to do the work. If you're genuinely ready to reconcile with somebody, go in ready to do the work. We just gonna pick up where we left off, and then you have all that underlying resentment. You can't even smile in the person's presence because you still mad about what happened that caused you guys to go your separate ways in the first place. Don't do that to yourselves, and don't allow anybody to re-enter your life who has caused devastation in your life and refuse to address the devastation that they caused. We can't rebuild on that. We have to clean this stuff up. We have to lay a firm foundation. So that's my little moment for today. I just encourage you, if you want to have genuine, lasting friendships and relationships, and even familial relationships, in families, we are notorious for sweeping things under the rug, for offending each other and doing hurtful and harmful things to each other, and then coming around each other as if nothing ever happened. Nobody's speaking to one another. Nobody's addressing each other because we have all this debris laying around. But we're walking around, we're walking around as if everything is okay. So you cannot fix what you won't face. So if you're pursuing mending broken relationships, make sure you're prepared to go in ready to do the work. If you're not ready to do the work, then just work on yourself until you're ready to, try to fix what it is that happened between you and the other person. The best thing you can do is work on you. Because one thing about people who know us and are close to us, they know which buttons to push. So you can go in peace. You can go in trying to reconcile, but if they're not ready, both parties have to be ready, and both parties have to want the reconciliation. You can't force anybody to want to reconcile with you. But I pray the best for you. I pray restoration. If there's God's will, some doors that he closes in our lives, we need to bolt them and run. But if he opens the door for you to go in and make peace and do your work. Have a great day. God bless you. And I wish you well.